All right, it's been a minute. It's New Age Shah here with you. Um, um, Happy to be here. Hope that you are too. So, Cancer season took us on like some sort of like merry-go-round. It certainly did. Cancer, as I've been mentioning, if you follow me on Instagram at Janice Gabriel, you'll get a lot more of my daily updates as well as at Mystical Illuminations Instagram. So you'll get like more planetary or just energetic updates from me much more frequently than you would maybe here on YouTube, but I'm working on it. Now, Cancer season, or Cancer in general, is the time traveler, as I'd like to say. Um, the time traveler, I'm saying that because, all right, so we normally take use the lunar cycle to keep track of time. Now I'm hoping that you guys can hear me over the back way traffic, but at this time I'm kind of limited as to um, my recording options, so I can't be too picky. But the moon, right, rule was the original um, Mercury, if you would, meaning it was the original communicator. The moon was also the marker of travel. And the moon was also a marker of time. So Cancer rules time, travel, and time travel, and communication. That's on a very deep soul level and or psychological level, if you think about it, on an unconscious or subconscious scope. So Cancer season basically did this loop-de-loop merry-go-round thing that kind of like brought us back into the past. But the cool thing about this energy is that it does have a Uranian twist, as the Uranus Taurus energy has been in sextile to Cancer, right? The entire Cancer season, and then square with the Leo season, and going back into a now trine as we go into Virgo. So like it was easy, then it got really difficult in Leo season, and then we'll have or discover more ease in Virgo, having to do with anything about um, awakening, which is Uranus, the awakening. Also jumps you into futuristic timelines as well. But Uranus being the sign of Kronos or Saturn, I believe, both ruling Aquarius, um, is old in nature, if you would. It's a planet. It's Uranus. It's um, been here way before, us, humans. So naturally, it's a larger deity or a larger symbol or a larger scope or just naturally a larger energy. So Cancer season spontaneously like took you back into the past. You've been time traveling or you have been put in a situation that seems somewhat like a redo and or something somewhat as a setback. The beautiful thing about setbacks is usually you are set to move forward, and this will have like a slingshot catapulting effect. Um, with the sextile, it was quite shocking. But nonetheless, once we made the new landing, if you would, things began to progress quite smoothly with the assistance and help of those around you. And it being Cancer season, then you could say it's family, and the same going for Leo, as Leo represents children, but as well as the father, right? Is extremely supportive and generous and is fixed in nature. So it's reliable and it feels safe, Leo season. So where things were once rocky and shaky and changing, it got to a point of where we needed to create a new fixed desire and or passion, as well as character and or charisma, as well as confidence in the new reality that was beginning to form before us, but yet still only being in the fire spirit or within the soul um, moon with Cancer. So Virgo season becomes Mercury originally, the sign or the symbol of Mercury originally had all of the planetary glyphs attached to it. So Mercury is the communicator and the bridge between all planets, between all signs, and is neutral and functions within most just okay, not to his optimum ability, like with say Mercury Pisces or Mercury Cancer. It just like the faculty switches and changes and is now manifesting as a different form of communication. But Virgo season, Mercury is exalted in Virgo. It's very happy um or in domicile in Virgo. And so things are now being prepared to be molded, okay? And what you thought was your reality may suddenly switch on you with the trine, okay? Virgo season, the Virgo sun trining this like Uranian North Node energy can be swift and sudden changes, but that are painless. But just because, let's say, an incision or a cut or an injury was painless doesn't mean that the consequences are not deep. So that is something to really take a look as your reality continues to like shift, change, and mold before you. Um, this looks like a pretty like smooth ride this Virgo season, as I believe most of our conflict was stirred up amongst Leo season, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this is getting hot. So I mean, I know that I'm due and set to come and talk to you guys a lot more. I know I've been MIA, and I would love to give you guys more attention. But I will be working on that. I will be working on that like right away. So hopefully this just like catches you up a little bit with the energies at hand without me staying here for 30 minutes. But I will be back with more content and more readings. Um, it's just a busy time of day for traffic in the background. It's kind of driving me a little crazy. But I will be back with more content, more information, and hopefully we can get us all caught up and up to speed, and we can progress and move forward into the fall diligently. So I'll talk to you soon later.